jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get raped. I don't give a fuck. And they fucking type. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck. Bro, fuck this dude.
Sounds dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A Silent Fisher, you already know, the first in the building. Big Blunts unboxing on deck. The GOAT has arrived. What's good with it? I try to tell y'all, right? Have I not been right about Ryan Garcia for quite some time? Have I not been right? Ryan Garcia said he's a god. Ryan Garcia said he's a god, y'all. They can't touch me. That's what Ryan Garcia said. I had to put that disclaimer up there. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the disclaimer up there. That was Ryan Garcia. And, you know, he was out here talking to the people. He was out here talking to the people, y'all.
Path you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
They can't touch me. I'm a god. He said, they can't touch me. I'm a god. Do y'all hear what's going on? Look, this is supposed to be boxing at the end of the day. And at the beginning, when the sun cracked through the blinds and wake your ass up, this is supposed to be boxing. But yet, we getting into all this political, dark side, secret society stuff. And see, I understand a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? I kind of told y'all about the hand signals that Teofimo Lopez was putting out to the public, which nobody paid attention to. You know, some people wanted me to further elaborate on it. I choose not to. I chose to leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube already, you know what they, you know, they pick and choose who they want to pay close attention to. You know what I'm saying? And Teofimo Lopez just did it. Nobody said anything about it. Now Ryan's coming out here and basically attaching himself to a situation that was horrendous. Y'all pretty much heard it. The man is putting all this information out here about himself, which is no way in hell that he's supposed to be talking about this instead of freaking just keeping it on boxing. He's talking about secret societies. He's talking about groups. All right? He's talking about groups. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about secret societies. These people that have powers behind the scene. Ryan Garcia has absolutely, proven my point, people. He's proven my point. What did I tell you all about him using religion? He was never about that religion stuff. Do you hear what he's talking about? How can you say you are worshiping and praising a God and then call yourself a God? You say you can't be touched, what makes you higher than the God you supposed to be praying to. You supposed to be worshiping. I told you all about Ryan, man. I told you about how he is as a person. People just want to look at how he walk around here and how he's locked in with all these important people and stuff like that. I told you all a long time ago, man. I got the thumbnail to prove it. I told y'all a long time ago about Ryan Garcia. And now he's going through what he chooses to go through. This situation didn't affect him from going in there fighting Tank. You know what I'm saying? None of this situation affected him. Let me get to the chat right quick before I start to cook on this hot grease on Ryan Garcia. You hear people use Ryan Garcia, they got it from me. I'm the one that came up with Ryan Garcia because I called it the way I saw it. A long time ago. Shout out to Carlos Rosado in the building. I see you, bro. Appreciate you. NYT, salute to you. Ron is trying everything to not fight Devin. It's way deeper than that, bro. It's way deeper than him not fighting Devin. Way deeper than that. Real talk. It's way deeper than that. Haynes Legacy on deck. What's good with it, man? Hope you and the fam is doing awesome. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you and the fam, bro. Good to see you in the building. MD Mills is in the building. What's good with it, MD? You spoke on this a few weeks ago. Yeah, I did. Hey, MD was one of the ones that wanted me to elaborate on the secret handshakes. Y'all want me to wind up somewhere I don't supposed to be. he either out there if he's selling the hell out of this fight or both. Okay. So let's get down to it, right? Ryan put a tweet out there. He said, I feel like crying because I'm giving everyone info they already know, but they refuse to believe. Do you want proof? Now I get it ASAP. Okay. So supposedly, let's go back to the second presser where Devin mentioned Devin Haney, the former reigning WBC super lightweight world champion, formerly undisputed lightweight. You know what I'm saying? He just threw it out there. He just said, you know what? Stop doing coke. He just threw that out there, Ryan. He didn't really drive it home. He didn't do any ad libs with it. He said, hey, stop doing coke. All right, stop doing coke. And then Ryan began to explain when you ain't guilty of shit. What I want to say is when you ain't guilty of shit, you don't have to explain it. But yeah, sometimes you ain't guilty of something, you do have to explain it. But in Ryan's case, how he explained it made him look that much more stupid. Because he said, I ain't never did no coke. Right? This is Ryan. I ain't never did no coke. I smoke and I drink. I have flaws, but I ain't never did no coke. And then this when he said, y'all try being 25 years old with 100 million. You'll probably be doing something much more than coke. So basically what Ryan is once again trying to do is elevate himself above us as if he's not us. You're average just like us. You just live a different lifestyle. And from what we see, Ryan, your lifestyle is giving you problems. You can't make up your damn mind on whether you want to have faith in Jesus or you consider yourself to be Jesus. You are up here in Hollywood, a pretty boy, and you done seen some stuff. That's what he's putting out to the public. Ryan say he's done seen some things, some very horrendous things. And then he had the nerve to say he has video on his phone. So if they tied you down, Ryan said, this is what he mentioned, and I quote, matter of fact, I will let you hear it for yourself. Once again, I will let you hear it for yourself, okay? Listen to how he talking now. This is the one that was saying, you know, I want to channel positive energy. And I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and this, that, and the other. Listen to it now. Listen to him loud and clear.
Bro, and they fucking type. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. They made me watch little kids get raped. I mean, I'm a god. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god. They can't touch me. I'm a god. Touch me. I'm a god. Touch me. I'm a god.
So just so you can understand, Ryan said they, being this secret society, cannot touch him. He's a god. He's a god. My question is, the one that you're supposed to be worshiping, he was crucified, right? He was crucified. He died for our sins. That's what they tell us in the Bible, right? He died for all sins. He rose. How did Ryan get to the position of considering himself to be a god? And for those who he's speaking about that won't touch him, place him in that position to be a god. When Ryan was coming with all this religious stuff, I always sit back and, I just listen to people because, the way I grew up down here in the South, right? I saw a lot of things in churches that are bad. That was just bad. Real talk. I mean, that'll make you very vengeful when it comes to religion. I don't think Ryan experienced that. I think Ryan is talking about what he had to go through to get to a certain level in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? We hear about sacrifices all the time. We hear about people going to these private parties. We talking about people, sacrificing and selling their souls to the devil and all these other rituals that they have to go to. And then they damn near, cannot get past it. And sooner or later in their lifetime, something crazy. They end up doing something crazy to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So when Ron was coming in here fighting Gervonta Davis, everything was cool. That wasn't too long ago, right? Real talk. That wasn't too long ago. When Ron went in there against Gervonta Davis and everything seemed to be cool. He was talking his talk. He was up on the balcony. You know what I'm saying? He was up on the balcony. And this was last year. April 22nd, 2023, last year. He felt some type of way when Gervonta was late for the presser. And then the second presser, he was up on the balcony chilling and talking his, talking his shit. And that's the way it was. He seemed like he was happy. He came in there. He did what he had to do the face off, this, that, and the other. And he was in fight camp, made it to the fight, and went in there and got stopped. But we never heard any of this. So my question is, How did Devin Haney bring it out of him? Did Devin have anything to do with this? I'm going to go on record and say no. Devin don't have anything to do with why Ryan's acting the way he's acting. It doesn't. People up here saying that Ryan is going through the extent like this to sell the fight, to sell the fight, to sell the fight. You're saying some very incriminating things. Like Ryan had mentioned allegedly that he was taken advantage of or raped when he was a kid by a family member. That's a very, I'm talking about lethal accusation to make against a family member, especially when your family was an oppressor defending you and helping you, get your words out when you shut down. You know what I'm saying? They was trying their best to defend you, right? Now, people are saying that Ryan is doing all this just to sell the fight. But why? Because think about this. Devin is one opponent. He's just one opponent. Why would you have to go through the extreme in a sport like boxing where stuff like this really don't happen? Most of what I've been witnessing about this Illuminati and the dark side, there are boxers out there that have given you the signs. Real talk. They're giving you the signs, but nobody wants to pay attention to it. They've given you the signs. Teofimo Lopez gave you all the signs. Does T.O. go around here acting like a nutcase? Yeah, he does. He has had his moments to go around here and act that way. Go back and look at the presser. Go back and look at the final presser. I even did a live stream on it and I showed you. Ryan Garcia, listen to his words, man. He's talking about they tied him down. How did they even get you there, first of all? That's my question. How did they even get you to the location? How did you even go there and get kidnapped with all that security? Where's that 6'18" dude that was with you when you ran into Devin and Bill and his team? That was trying to fight the whole team. That was your security. Where was he? Where was he? Did he have a sprained ankle that night? Where was your brother? Where was your mother? Where was the others? That's what I want to know, Ryan. Because I don't feel this is, him just selling the fight. This is Ryan attempting to prove to the people that him being relocated from Vegas, they got it messed up to think that they can do him like that, that he's not as powerful. You know what I'm saying? He want people to believe that he is supreme. He is superior. That's what Ryan wants you to pretty much recognize him when he's in the room. Ryan wants to be the king. He wants to. Then you see him change his name to King Rye. Are y'all not paying attention to him trying to get people to consider him to be royalty? Do you not see what's going on? This man wants the respect. He's trying his best to force people to believe that he's a superior being. It's difficult for him to do it in boxing because you have to physically go in the ring and prove it. But and I said this before, if you can fool the people into believing that you're bigger than what you actually are, then they'll start treating you as such. Perfect example. Do y'all believe Ryan Garcia's IG? Have you ever seen Ryan on IG? And he had a minimum of 5,000 people. I remember looking at Ryan Garcia's IG when he was live one time. He barely cracked 500. But he has 10 plus million. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. We're gonna do something right quick. We're gonna scurry around right quick. Check this out. I've been telling y'all for a while that Ryan Garcia he's a faker, man. He's a faker, real talk. Check this out. Okay. So let me share screen right quick. Okay, this is Ron Line Garcia's IG. All right. So let's just go to his post. That's when he was fighting. He won 1.5 million. 1.5 million. Okay. He has 10.2 million followers. 1.5 million. That's when his last fight, when he came in there and stopped. That's not even a quarter of the followers that he have. So let's just go to this right here. 254K. Is more comments than people hitting likes. You know why I say that? Because the people that's hitting the likes is what matters. You can buy all this, but the comments is where you get the people. The actual people who's comment on what they think about this, that, and the other. All this like shit over here, man, that can be anybody. It can be whatever you want it to be. But I like the text. I like the comments, because it be people in the comments telling you how they feel. So let's just say this picture right here, 250K likes. Once again, 254K likes, 254K. Coincidence, huh? 5,243 comments. Okay? Check this out. I'm protected. Make $1 billion. He's convincing people that he's about to make $1 billion. Look how many likes. 57.3K on Ryan telling the general public that he's going to be a billionaire. Look at the comments. Not even breaking 2,000. But this is 10.2 million followers, y'all. Let's go to something like this, where he's coming in on the shoulder of his security. 272K. You see? 254K, 272K. Let's go somewhere else. 133K. You can't break 500K? I mean, this is a guy who's supposed to have 10.2 million followers. You can't break 500K on a post? 133K. You know what I'm saying? Let's see this. That got up there. Devin Haney and him going back and forth. That got up to almost 4.5. You know what I'm saying? That almost got up there. Let me see. Training, 175K. Don't nobody care to see him train. Don't nobody care to see him train, bro. Him sitting down talking, telling, yeah, people want to be tuned in. That's why he needs to go over to Hollywood. Ryan is getting ready, like I told you all years ago. He's getting ready to go to Hollywood. He wants to put on this huge persona and steal and rob the bank, steal from boxing, just like Canelo. He wants to go in here and make as much money as he possibly can. And then he's going to leave boxing behind, because he has other groups of people that are quite different than the fan base of boxing, y'all. He has the people over there in the Hollywood scene. He has the fluency. He has friends that are extremely rich. You know what I'm saying? Ryan has another collective group, a community that he deals with. As far as his pay scale and his notoriety as a person in life, man. All this stuff he's doing right here, he's confusing a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He wants to have it his way. Y'all haven't seen this? You remember when he beat Luke Campbell for the belt? And he said, no, Devin, you my boy, but I ain't fighting you right now. I'm fighting Gervonta. He wants to be entitled. Was he truly wanting to fight Gervonta Davis at the time? Who knows? But he could have very well fought what? Devin Haney. And he could have had Devin Haney on his resume already. 580K. Let's go back up here to the reels. Now he should generate a lot more on the reels now. Let's go this right here. 13.2 million views now. Now we're getting a little bit more like it. 13.2 million. 3.4 point. Now you get into the reels. Okay? of him and people paying attention. What does this tell me? I mean, we're talking about this should be higher than his followers. He got 10.2 mil. This should be registering, if not close to, it should surpass how many followers he got if he's that popular of a guy. You have to look at this like these are not even averaging how many followers that he have on IG as a celebrity, so to speak. He wants to be a celebrity. People like seeing you in motion, period. So these numbers should be higher. You know what I'm saying? These numbers should be higher. The post, the post is going to be what the posts are. But these should be generating, much more than this, in my opinion. You got 17.6 million here. It's a short clip, a short reel of him doing speed drills. 14.1, 32.5. You see my point? This is 32.5. That is over the amount of followers that he have on IG. If he really a celebrity like that, those individuals that's over in his community over there in Hollywood and all these other sports such as basketball, NFL and stuff like that, they're the ones who's contributing to this 32.5 million right here. They are. 2, 8, 13, 26. You got Conor McGregor in there too. You got to include that. And this is the problem that Ryan Garcia is having, trying to convince the people that he's more popular than he comes off to be. He got himself associated with Aiden Ross and all these other cats. That's his community. Ryan Garcia ain't hating. I mean, is not starving for money. He's not in a drought. He's not dehydrated. Garcia is just entitled. I believe what Canelo was talking about. Ryan Garcia wants to be in Canelo's spotlight without putting in the work that Canelo. People in this day and time believe that they can take shortcuts and supposedly get to the pot of gold when you took the long way. And what you learned along that way to get to the pot of gold, to me, is much more valuable. But to some people, they believe in taking shortcuts to get to the pot of gold with less knowledge when they get there on how to expand that pot of gold. Because you learn a lot through the struggle. You learn a lot in growth towards success. Struggle and success both start with S's. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't the same. They're two different entities. You know what I'm saying? Some people struggle and they never make it. You know what I'm saying? Some people end up getting to success and they may every now and then tell you about the struggle, but they want to keep it positive because where they at right now is where they always wanted to be. They want to be successful. So they're going to talk about where they at now and what they're doing to continue to grow. Ryan, on the other hand, he says how him and his family didn't have anything. They didn't have anything. They went through this. They went through that. I get it. But why are you so unhappy being that you're not in that same environment no more, Ryan? You're on a whole nother echelon of life. You got millions upon millions. And you're on a chat talking about you don't give a F no more. This is the same person who's talking about religion. Ryan's talking about religion. Your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's what Ryan was talking about. But he's on a freaking chat. He's in a room chat. And he's just dropping the F-bomb over and over and over again. Where's God in all of this? Oh, my fault. He don't need God because Ryan believes he's a God. Ryan believes he's a God. And I believe some people believe that that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Some people believe that's okay. But that's Ryan's freaking IG account right there. And look what he says on his IG. April 20th, Garcia versus Haney, Game 7, Brooklyn, New York, back in blood. Back in blood, y'all. Back in blood. That's what he's claiming. Back in blood. April 20th. So he has the fight date and the fight up on his IG. But yet and still, he's out here having people concerned that that he don't have nobody all of a sudden. I mean, look, the shit that goes on this damn time, people are so gullible, man. You can take them through just a matter of 48 hours and you can have them feeling a whole different way, all from social media. Ryan just did a first press conference and none of this was even a thought. He do the second press conference after the freaking scripted freaking run-in or whatever they had. Whatever they freaking had. And then all of a sudden, he's in dire straits. Let me get to this chat right quick. Let's start with where I left off. Shout out to Boxing Conversation, Reggie Owen. Salute.
Give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm with God.
Well, that's the
Touch me. I'm with God. Touch me. I'm with God. Touch me. I'm with God.
You got people in here talking about, I think he said, I'm with God. This is a perfect example. This is a perfect example. A perfect example. People go in here and say, I think he said he's with God. Now words are being misconstrued as if we don't know what we're listening to. You know what I'm saying? We have we have a total understanding of what the hell we listen to. Hey, people so quickly get erased. You know what I'm saying? They so quick to be erased, man. They don't want to identify the reality of something, man. They just want to erase that, and then they want to deal with the fictional part of it. They want to deal with the fakery. They want to deal with the distortion. They want to deal with something that's fabricated. A lot of people is out here digging AI. You know, a lot of us is understanding that the virtual world is slowly but surely taking over. And they themselves believe that, hey, what I considered to be real back in the day, considering myself, no, it's not. I don't want to live in the reality no more. It seems like that's too difficult for me. So I know if I go to the virtual world, I can manipulate that. I can be somebody. And look, this YTC is the virtual world. There's a lot of people on here that live totally different on the YTC. But their lifestyle outside of this freaking social media is different. That religious stuff from Ryan Garcia was a mental health red flag. Well, I put it like this, Reggie. You know what as I do. There have been so many boxers that get in trouble. You know, you have boxers, come back with the mental health, right? But then you got to ask yourself, okay, what happens when it's mental health and religion? So you take these two and you have to balance it out, man. You say, okay, how does one help the other? How do we allow one to become lighter than the other? Which one is a bit more dominant? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to help, the mental problems that you got, or religion? More so, you'll say religion should help you get over and help do away with the mental health, because that's supposed to be some, a realm that you're supposed to seek help from. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to ask, a God, a spirit that you're worshiping. Religion is supposed to be a deity, something that you don't really have never seen in your life before, but you've heard so much about it. You read about it. You read the man-made scriptures. The handwritten scriptures by man. You know what I'm saying? The man-written scriptures in the Bible, all these printed documents. That should be what should get you to overcome mental health. That should. That's supposed to be over everything. But then in boxing, you have fighters who get in trouble. You have fighters who talk about mental health. And how dare me? I'm not going to say they don't, because they're getting punched in the head, right? I'm pretty sure they got some things going on. But sticking to Ryan, though. Ryan said in 1 minute, one conversation, that he has mental health. The next, trusting your Lord Savior Jesus Christ. And then he's pulling up on Jake Paul, cussing him out, talking about he want to fight somebody that's fighting a cruiserweight. He's dropping F-bombs and all this other stuff all over the place, man. And then now he's talking about he's seeing children being raped. You know what I'm saying? And he got video. Where do you have video? It's no way that you have video on your phone of acts like that, because we already know what that is. So what is he talking about exactly? What arrows are you sending down range? What message are you trying to pass down to your listeners? You trying to now reach out to the misfits? Is Ryan trying to reach out to the misfits? The ones who believe in all the dark side and the secret societies and the satanic rituals? How many of us can sit up here and say some stuff like Ryan said? Ryan said, I seen it. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. I seen it. And then the guy said, hey, man, you're going down a dark road now. You better be careful. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. They can't touch me. I'm a god. Andrew, what's good? Honor Brown, what's good? Salute. I think Ryan strategically did this. He had this on his chest, but waited till people really paid attention. Haney just happened to be part of it because Ryan, he wanted more eyes and ears on this. So, okay. Let's see it for this right here, Carlos. Let's just say you believe he strategically did it. What level of depth does Ryan get reimbursed for a fight just with Devin Haney? This is Devin Haney that you said yourself that he just happened to be a part of it, right? So if Devin Haney is not 100% a part of the reason why Ryan Garcia is acting the way he is to build up the fight, why do people keep on talking about he's just doing this to build up the fight? Because think about it. Devin just said the man was on coke. Most of all this drama that's going on, people are not really talking about Devin. They're talking about Ryan Garcia. They talking about how he should be somebody. Hopefully he get help. He it seems like he might be on the out, and Arnold Barbosa might step in. Ryan doesn't seem like he's mentally sane. Ryan is doing this. Ryan seems he's lost his sanity. Seems he's out of control. His mental health is now at the forefront. This, and this. You're talking about one half of the two fighters that's supposed to be stepping into the ring. That's only one half, Ryan Garcia. He still has to face Devin Haney. Why go through the depths like you're doing to tell people that you was raped, to tell that you saw kids being raped, you're part of some secret society, or they kidnapped you and tied you up, okay? My pettiness, I will have to say, with what? What did they tie you up with? Did they tie you up with duct tape or ropes? If they tied you up with ropes, okay, the old-fashioned way like a hog, show us the ropes. Show us the rope burns. Because you just can't get tied up when you're fighting, when you're in panic mode, full of anxiety, and you're trying to get away, Ryan. Where's all the scars on your little pretty face, huh? Where's some blemishes on that pretty face of yours? Where is it? Where's a scar? Where's an abrasion? Even a paper cut Did you lose an eyelash? Hey, zoom in, put your face up to the camera, and let us count your eyelashes there, Ryan, and see if they all there. Did you even lose an eyelash? Is it any lineage, marks, any rope marks, something like that on your neck, on your wrist? Who got your phone? How are you on these freaking chat groups? How are you on X? Seriously. Let me show y'all something. He said that, he don't have his phone no more and shit, right? Right? That's what he said. That's what he said, y'all. All right. So let me go back to Ryan Lion. And I'm not saying Ryan Lion as in the animal. I'm talking about Lion, Lying. So Ryan Garcia last post is not his last post. I'm talking about within the time frame. It was like 8 hours ago. He's still active on here. He got one that's 3 hours ago. Tweets deleted in real time. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Tate saying, I'll do a space so you can come talk. I'm not sure if that was Andrew Tate, who he was talking to in that chat. But we all know what's going on with the Tate brothers. I mean, they on the strict scrutiny right now. Strict scrutiny. And them some smart mofos right there. But even them are under strict scrutiny. But Ryan Garcia said, they can't touch me, I'm a god. Well, Andrew Tate I think he said that before too, that he's a god. He's a smart individual, but they showing him there's a higher power here on earth. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for the strays. They're over here though. I don't have Instagram. That's for y'all, all y'all young folks. Okay. Narcissistic tendencies. Just for somebody to speak about these secret groups, it's not the first time people spoke about these groups. Okay. Now, if he was to give locations and he was to give people, and stuff, just think about Epstein. It's documents that was supposed to come out, and which was lunacy. It was BS, man. Everybody's thinking all these names of these people. What has happened? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting into all these groups and stuff like that on here, because there are people in high places on earth. And you know what? If you choose to drop too much information, people may be influenced to pay you a visit. Shout out to Jones on deck, man. He said, you ain't lying about Ryan. And I agree with Garcia singing Ryan trolling in the wrong way. And it's not what the faith is, but for some reason, I think he know that. It took lame as hell to be honest. It looked lame as hell to be honest. A person like Ryan believes that he can talk about religion 1 minute, and then he can go on this damn this tirade, right? And trying to convince people that he's losing it. But he's playing with y'all like T.O.'s been playing with y'all. T.O.'s been doing this type of stuff. T.O. is just much more smoother than Ryan with it. T.O., you remember when they were saying he was crazy, he was losing it? His family left him. You know what I'm saying? His wife left him. And I even had some people behind the scenes telling me stuff about, T.O. acting all strange when he was at some fights and he wasn't on the card and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? T.O. went through this already. You know how T.O.'s always, quoting religion and civil rights quotes? He's been going through, he's been putting his stuff out there like that. And he's been throwing out freaking secret signs if you pay attention. Just pay attention to what he's doing. Just pay attention, man. He ain't the first one to do it. Garcia, if he pulls out of the fight, I supported him through all his goofy shit throughout his career, but this would be unacceptable. Garcia is saying that he's about to make $1 billion. What he has to do to get to that point, or maybe, as Floyd Mayweather say, smart investments. Let's see what he has to do to get to $1 billion. But like I told you all before, Ryan has alternative means to get revenue. He has alternative means to get revenue, y'all. But if you can be in a sport where you can make 30 million, if you can make 40 million on the drop, why not do it? He's still young, and Ryan believes that the competition that he's going to face is not going to do him that dirty. I mean, just think about it. Ryan got up from a Tank Davis left hand. Seriously. I mean, Rolly got up from one too, but he was hurt. Ryan got up from a very nice stiff left hand from Tank. He got up. So Ryan may be semi-tough. He may be semi-tough, but everything else he has going on outside the ring, and him want to say that he's more popular or equal to the popularity of Canelo Alvarez, he believes he should be getting that money, and his resume is absolutely absent. The accolades aren't there. They're tardy, bro. Where's this dude talking about? Now he's trolling, but actual film. I'm not gonna talk anything about no Alex Jones. If he's trolling, he's making a mockery of some sick stuff. If it's the truth, he should be arrested for being involved in sicko stuff, a drug tested and banned from boxing. Well, look at it this way. Can you and I say that on here without getting a video or getting our channel taken down? Just think about that. Could we do that? No, the answer is absolutely not. We couldn't sit up here and say, yeah, they tied me up and he look, in order for him to say some stuff like that, Ryan had to either pay some money or he had to get permission. He had to get permission. You know why? Because I guarantee you nobody's knocking on Ryan's door. Law enforcement ain't knocking on his door. Hey, Ryan, how you doing, Garcia Senior? We just want to talk to Ryan for a little bit. We heard him in the chat room, and he says some pretty disturbing things. Just want to talk to him for a little bit. He's not being detained or anything, but it's a lot of people that's concerned about what the information that he put out there about, what he had to, witness against his will, or was it against his will? I don't know. He say he has it on his phone, and we know if he has it on his phone, then that's a criminal act. How can you have something to that severity on your phone when it includes children? We know you and I cannot do this. We can't sit up here and say we have some stuff like that on our phone. We can't sit up here and you know what? They tied me up. They forced me to look at it. Man, I got proof, man. It's on my phone. What? How is this? How would you have something like that on your phone? Who would permit you to record? I know when I was going up the compass, it wasn't nobody in that temple recording. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. There wasn't nobody in there recording. That's all I'm going to say. It wasn't nobody recording. If he really is having a mental breakdown, sometimes getting your ass kicked can snap you out of it. It helps to focus the mind. Andrew's trolling right now. Andrew's really trolling. I can't believe you trolling in a time like this, Andrew. But I get it, And people figure that Garcia is trolling, and they feel it's no problem for them to troll too. I get it, bro. Come on, man. You're basically putting it out there that Ryan's gonna show up to the fight. All this happened and started to come to the surface when the fight was moved from Vegas to NY. There's a lot more restrictions in New York State Athletic Commission than it is with Nevada State Athletic Commission. We know that. Ryan had big plans. You know, Ryan want to be able to move the needle. He wants to be able to make those decisions, and people say, okay, we're looking at you. We understand. We got it. We listen to you. We hear you. We got it. I can tell you right now, if this was to be Devin Haney, people would be tap dancing on Bill Haney's chest right now. What's going on with Devin? What's going on with a black fighter? Could not do this. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but Devin would be down at the local precinct. No. I'll take that back. He won't be at no precinct. He would be with the feds. He would be with the feds. And then they definitely would have Arnold Barbosa stepping in to face Ryan Garcia. Man, Devin said some shit like this. See, people don't understand. It's certain things that people like Ryan Garcia can get away with. And there's certain actions that a black would never get away with. Ever. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but saying that his life is in danger, now he probably could be in danger. I don't get what you're saying, brother. Just talk normal, whoever you may be. Just talk normal, man. I'm not for the riddles right now. You know what I'm saying? We talk about serious stuff. Just get to the point. I don't know what you're getting at, brother. Just be just a little bit more clear. You know what I'm saying? Just clarify just a little bit clearer, man. Other than Ryan losing his mind, the biggest promotional topic for this fight has been which one of these guys got beat by Abdul Wahid the worst. Yeah, for real. Correct. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But see, in this fight, once again, Devin Haney is not the topic of discussion like he should be. You remember when, you know, it was back and forth with Team Haney and Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? And then they was going back and forth with Haney and T.O., you know, like they did, like, well, you know, just a common verbal sparring on deck in the social media. But this right here, it's not even like both camps are going at each other's throat. Yeah, Bill get on social media and say some things. But the crazy part about it, nobody's really even paying attention to Bill like they should. They more so paying attention to shit that Devin could never do. Hold on for a second, y'all. What's good? I'm back. I'm back. My apologies, people. Had to take that. Had to take that family call. But let's get back to Cook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm saying that has life and death. Already read that. Shout out to Mr. Golden OG on deck. What's good? What's good? Get beat off striking while the iron's hot. Hey, hold on one more time, y'all. Yeah, we back, people. Yeah, I had to take that call. But from my understanding, X and I guess Facebook or IG and Facebook. No, IG and Facebook are down right now. So I guess people scrambling around for social media attention. But back to Ryan Garcia, right? So like I was mentioning, Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez has already did this. You remember the Cambosa situation where, they was just saying strange, he was just acting, different before that fight, after that fight, and, basically saying people was plotting against him and just making it into a whole conspiracy theory. And it was hard to, say that he was faking it because I've been around him before. And, I've seen him basically, I wouldn't say in action, but I've seen him, his deliveries, so to speak, when he's talking and putting on for the camera and then when he's not. But anyway, this is just another example with Ryan Garcia, who's really taking it to the extreme to pretty much may highlight some areas of his life that he's actually going through. They may not be affecting him the way he's putting on right now, but I'm gonna tell you, Ryan Garcia to me wants the Jake Paul clout. Ryan Garcia wants the Jake Paul clout. Like them Paul brothers, man, they got mad clout. Them cats are bringing in money. I mean, the Prime Energy drink and all these multiple other several, sponsors they got. I think Ryan Garcia wants to be that personality in boxing and in Hollywood. See, the good thing about it, Hollywood, you may not have to go through a fight camp and take the physical damage like you are in boxing, the sparring, but you will experience some other things that's gonna damage you in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a win-win situation. Like, he got millions, but he unhappy. He's attached to Hollywood, but then he unhappy. He got sponsorships, but he ain't unhappy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's the breadwinner of the family. He's the one trying to become a world champion. And he has all these other sponsorships and all these other ventures going on. And this man is unhappy. He ain't worried about nobody touching him. This man said he a god. He said he's a god. I mean, that's what he believes in. I need to go to therapy. I can't stop watching Bud beat Errol. Yeah, just imagine if what Errol went through. Imagine Crawford did this. Imagine Deontay Wilder. I'm just mentioning some of the names that people love to talk about. What if they had this situation going on? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, not every fighter can get away with what Ryan's doing. Ryan is getting light resistance. Light. The resistance that the fans are giving Ryan about his situation is light compared to what it would be with somebody else. I mean, super light, bro. They don't know whether to goddamn pick him up and coddle him and feed him some warm goddamn almond milk or what. Oh, it's tough being him. The Julio Iglesias of boxing. It's tough being that pretty. With girls throwing roses. You know what I'm saying? He just have it so bad. He didn't ask for this. It came to his doorstep. Give him a little bit of credit. He's dealt with it this long. Oh, it must have been so tough just fighting off all those women. I remember when Garcia's name used to come up, everybody, even these content creators on here, they always just say, well, Garcia, he bring in the female fan base. He bring in the younger female fan base. They was talking about Ryan Garcia bringing in the younger female fan base, them young teenagers. Like they're going to be paying for a Ryan Garcia fight. Oh, that's what Ryan's bringing to the table. He bring in the younger female base. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's what he do. I'm like, I never heard some bullshit in my life, man. Like, yeah, he bring in the women to boxing. Boxing used to be a gentleman's sport. He bring the women. No, they're teenagers. Well, same thing. There'll be women in about 15 years. You know, I'm like, that shit didn't make sense to me. But I can tell you what does make sense is the fight is scheduled, and we're going to try to find out if it's going to happen. I keep on hearing Barboza. We're going to hear real soon if this fight is going to take place, because March is moving. March is moving. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to have Barboza in a camp all the way up to fight day if Ryan's going to step in the ring now. If Ryan can put on this act and perform the way he's been performing and go through a solid fight camp being focused, and I don't know how he's going to be focused, especially over there with Diddy, but if he goes in here and have a solid performance, I'll be surprised. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be surprised. I'll be quite surprised. I'd be quite surprised. You know, Ryan is doing what he's privileged to do. Ryan understands that he's privileged to do certain things and get away with it. And he look, let me re-emphasize this to you all again. Ryan is one of those guys that want to be the bad boy. Ryan Garcia wants to be the bad boy, man. These kids that has everything, you know, the looks, the money, and they want to seek the power, yo. They want to seek the power. This dude up here, man, have more than most. He wants to be the bad boy. He wants to go around here and people think, oh man, he wants to be the bad boy without getting locked up yet. That's what Ryan's doing. That's why I consider it to be a game. He's trying to do all the bad boy things without going to jail. Ryan don't want to go to jail. But Ryan want to go around here and put on a freaking reality show. That's all. He want to do the things to gather attention without making it criminal. Him pulling up on Jake Paul. He ain't going to fight nobody. He'll be talking about he'll do something to Jake Paul. Jake Paul level change on your ass, knowing he got a wrestling pedigree. He was slamming you on your freaking hair. He will break your hair up there, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be able to come in the ring with your hair freaking combed and maintenance and groomed like that no more. He'll dump you on your head. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's all a facade, man. You know, he want to get with the people that has that power outside the ring. Them Paul brothers, they got clout. Ryan want that clout. And the way Ryan wants the clout is trying to be a bad boy without doing something criminal. You see just the opposite from the brothers. The brothers get locked up. All that crazy shit T.O. had going on, how many days he served? How many days he served? How much time he served in jail? But look at the Charlos. Look at Spence. You know what I'm saying? Look at the black fighters that get in trouble. Jared Anderson. Look at these fighters who get in some trouble and they well-known boxers. And then look at the ones who's out here acting crazy. They doing crazy shit, but it's not criminal shit. They just acting like it's crazy criminal. They want people to look at them. Oh man, so-and-so got a lot of shit going on. My God, why don't we just send him a donation? Maybe he can use it towards his therapy. Hey, what do you think, Sammy? You want to send him about 300K, 350K? Okay, let's do that. Yeah. And I'm gonna give his people a call and let them know, hey, we just sent you 350K. Hey, spend it on therapy. I know it's tough on you. Spend it on therapy. When is he gonna do some bad boy shit? When is he gonna go out here and have a high-speed chase? When is he gonna go in there and goddamn walk out of a diner without pain? When is he gonna get his mug shot? You know what I'm saying? When we gonna get the mug shot, man? You put some information that they tied you up. They want to say, hey, Ryan, we just heard you in the chat room and we was concerned, buddy. You mentioned something about some people tying you up. I got my pen and pad. I'm willing to take some information down for you, buddy. Just give us some information. Give us a name. That's all we need. Give us a name. No. They knew who I am. They knew who I am. I ain't worrying about it. They can't touch me. I'm a god. No, buddy. We're here to protect you, buddy. Yes, we're here to protect you, but also you say you saw some things. You saw some things. Some things that you know we don't tolerate now. You said that. You said some underage was being handled inappropriately. You saw some horrendous acts. That's what you said. You know what I'm saying? How can he get away with that bullshit, bro? That's why I say, man, the fakery is real, dog. How can he get away with that? How can he get on here and no one's came knocking on his door in black suits and start talking to him yet? How is that possible? Somebody explain that. How in Jesus' name is that possible for him to say that publicly? And no one's came to question what he's talking about. They just had the whole Epstein Island deal, right? But yet Ryan gets on here talking about, I don't give a F. I don't give a F. No, Ryan, you have to give a F because you're talking about you have to thank your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Where is he at, bro? Ryan, let me tell you something. If you really want to be a supreme being, that means you consider to be, a part of the idolatry that Ryan, your halo is different than everybody else's in life. I can tell you what you can do. Get a camera crew, right? Have some of your friends build a cross. Okay, Ryan? I'm telling you the easiest, short way, you know what I'm saying, home kit for you to get anointed. Have your friends build you a cross. Have your designers build you or basically design you a white linen dress. I'm talking about dress attire that you can put over your head and comes down past your knees. And get your film crew to record them placing the nails through your hands and shoving that crown of thorns on your head, and you carrying that cross, and you're showing the people, hey, this is what I'm willing to go through. My hands are nailed. It hurts so bad. If you want to be Christ, if you want to be the modern day God, do it. Have your people build a cross, get a film crew, go to a specific location on the hill, and you walk up that hill. You're bleeding all over the place, Ryan. You got them then, that crown of thorns on your head, everything. People throwing rocks at you. Go and do what Jesus did. That's all. If you want to be anointed as the Most High, then you'll have the scars on your face. You have the nail prints in the middle of your palm. You would have proven to the people, this is the extent I'm willing to go. If you're not willing to do that, then I would just suggest you leave Jesus' name out of it, because you're making a mockery of Christianity. 1 minute you want the people to join and relate to your religious beliefs, and then you over here in the chat room and you're telling people, nah, F that. I don't give a F no more. I don't give a F. This, that, and the other. They tied me up. And people, look, truly, people want to look at it as trolling. But truth be told, that ain't trolling, y'all. Because if I was to say something, or anybody else was to say something on there like this, they have to answer questions. And you nor I can go up there and say, "Oh, I was just trolling, man." You know, it's social media. I was just trolling, dog. No, let's see your phone. Okay, you can see it. I would recommend to you, don't say that somebody can see your phone. I can show you videos, because we know it for a fact that that's a crime. That is a freaking crime. Ryan's out here admitting to seeing a heinous act carried out on kids, and he has video. Tell me where they do that at. Tell me how he's able to get away with this. I pegged him right for a long time, y'all. I pegged this dude right for a long time. I pegged him right, bro. I was right about him. Anybody, let's just say he's trolling. You're going to troll about some shit as serious as that? Just because you feel like you can't be touched, or if somebody gave you permission, you really going to troll some shit like that? Wow. I guess it's part of the ritual to say, for Ryan to say he was raped as a kid, so people can start showing empathy towards him, huh? Huh? Is that what you have to do? You have to basically humiliate yourself in order to level change out there in the underworld. That's what you have to do. For a man, you have to be emasculized. You have to emasculize yourself, right? You have to go through a period of emasculinity and humiliate yourself. And one thing about doing that is speaking about rape. Yeah. So then it's going to be people who want to have him on the podcast. Hey, Ryan, it's good to see you. I've been watching how you've been going around, and all I heard was you crying for help. If it was me, yeah, that podcaster WCS, he thought it was funny and hilarious, but they got his ass down at the station. But Ryan, they'd be like, I knew you was crying for help, and you really touched my heart. My eyes started to glaze over. And they started to run, and I was weeping. I was on my knees weeping. I say, Father God, help him. Help him. When he don't want to help himself, help. He's crying for help. They tied him up. He got millions upon millions of dollars, and he has so many people to support. Man, get out of here. Get out of here, dog. I need to go to therapy. I can't stop watching Bud Beat. It's nothing wrong with the two parents wanting to love you. How your pops feel about your antics, Ryan. He the one helped you get here. Boxing needs Ryan, but this ain't it. Ryan, all respect to him. You say boxing need Ryan. What have we gotten for Ryan? If to be honest, I would rather him go back to the Flash days when he was making little goofy videos. You know what I'm saying? Or people, you know, since Jones seemed like the lone advocate for for Ryan Garcia. Maybe Jones wants to sit in the, do I still have it on here? Do I still have it? Where is it? Let's see. I think I removed it finally. No, that's that nut ball. Let me see. This is it right here, I think.
Oh yeah, you ready, champ? You ready? Let's go! Let's go!
Come on, man. This is the dude that's trying to be like 6'9". He wants to be a bad boy. But see, WCS, he had him pegged, y'all, long time ago.
Tank, I'm going to say it in front of Mike and Jeremy. If you do not take this fight, your legacy is forever tainted. Nobody I mean,
God
nobody
damn.
will ever remember your name. Nobody. The money's there. I know you love money, but money's there.
Damn.
If you don't take the fight next, your whole legacy forever is tainted if you don't take the next fight with me.
Oh my God.
God damn. God damn, Tang. I ain't never heard no shit like this.
Ooh, he's capping, capping, he's capping, capping, ooh, capping, ooh, he's cap. Look, and just to think, that was just an impromptu. You know what I'm saying? I pegged him, man. I pegged Ryan Garcia a long time ago, bro. Come on, man. Look at the dude on Hot Boxing. This dude has a Menudo style haircut. He's in a tuck shirt and tie and with bow tie on. Look at him. And I guess, you know, you put that image, you build up your social media fan base because they love the goofiness. And then you get into boxing and you saying, in order for me to do what Tank's doing, because really that's what he's trying to do. He wants to be a bad boy. Yeah, he's trying to be a bad boy like Tank. But Tank is truly from that dirt. He's from the concrete slab. Ryan say oh man, we didn't have nothing. No, you want what Tank has, but you ain't willing to do what Tank has went through to get that image. You know what I'm saying? For people to look at him the way they do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many boxers can say they got the best of Tank in sparring. Hey, at the end of the day, Tank is who he is. You know what I'm saying? Tank is one of those fighters that they say, no, you ain't gonna just go out there and do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You better think. Like, Tank has been in public snatching females up and getting in trouble and all the criminal shit he did. I mean, Ryan is trying to have that image without doing the act. He wants people to look at him in a way. Look, people. This is only just a little portion. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Ryan's gonna try to do some other shit too. Watch what I tell you. Ryan is gonna try his best to hit a point where people never seen it coming. He's gonna try to give you the shock and awe value, so to speak. He's really gonna try to goddamn get people to tune in. Watch what I tell you. Just pay attention. Ryan is desperately trying to have people, you know, this is where it's gonna get crazy. This is the whole point where I think he's putting on this facade, because he wants the betting odds. This all deals with betting in the casinos. This all deals with the betting in casinos. You think these fighters don't have people betting on the fight? Come on. Come on. If he don't get it in his purse, y'all, you think these fighters don't get it in the casinos? What? Come on, man. Y'all better than that. You think just because these fighters get paid a certain amount, they're not up there trying to get paid in the casinos, man? You think they don't have people that they know putting all that money on the casinos? Come on, man. It's a lot of shit that's going on what Ryan is doing. And that's if he chooses to stick with the fight. Because to me, what purpose would it serve him not to be in the fight with Devin? What purpose would it serve him not to? He needs to be in the fight with Devin. You're bringing all this unwarranted attention to the fight. Yourself, not Devin. You know what I'm saying? You're not bringing it to Devin. You're bringing it to yourself. You're bringing it to yourself. Devin, he's not out here talking about, yeah, me and my dad, we was walking down the street and these people came with torches and kidnapped us. And what we witnessed after that, I can't tell you. Hey, Dad, you want to tell him? No, son. No, we ain't going to talk about that right now. We got a fight coming up. We ain't going to talk about that. But you ain't going to tell him where we saw the goat come out and he had a whole saber stuck in his back and he was bleeding and you know, he was hopping up and down and he was flipping and then they just grabbed him and threw him on the fire. No, son, I don't remember what you're talking about. Come on, man. If Devin was on that type of time, they would have already had him down at the station, man. They would have already said that he shouldn't box no more. He suffered too much damage from Lomachenko. He suffered too much damage in Australia. You know what I'm saying? He suffered too much damage, period. That's what they'd be talking about. Oh, Regis Prograis. Y'all didn't think he got hit, but oh man, Regis did a lot of damage to Devin. He's not this man. It would be all sorts of stories coming out. But Ryan is able to do it because he has the complexion for no detection, y'all. For real. He has the complexion for no detection. That's real talk. The complexion for no detection. Hey man, you hear that about Ryan? Oh, he's just playing. He's funny. The guy needs his own show. Oh, for real. Did you hear what he said about being tied up? Oh man, come on. Dude, you really breaking the vibe, man. You can't believe everything you hear. But he said it though. I know, man. He's just trolling. He's just trolling. Let me get on there and type that up. Devin Haney. Did you see another black male with him? Did you see another black male? You know, because his dad be with him most of the time. He was too. Devin Haney and Bill Haney together. And who actually robbed the place? Oh, so it was Devin. Okay, Devin Haney actually robbed the place. And what did the lady do to Devin? She didn't do nothing. He just willingly cracked her upside the head with a slit malt liquor damn bottle. Oh no, it was an Old English? A 40 ounce? Okay. Cracked the old lady over the head with a 40 ounce bottle. Did it break? Oh, after the 7th time he hit her with it, it broke. Where was she at? On the ground bleeding? She was barely breathing, y'all. Send. Man, come on, man. He couldn't go over there and do that shit. They'll be talking about, oh man, you're the worst ever in boxing. What you did at that liquor store is worse than any boxer ever did in the sport. So, Mike Tyson biting off Evander Holyfield's ear is worse? Yeah, it's worse, man. Don't try to goddamn sit up here and play semantics with me. Man, I'm telling you, this world is fucked, man. This world of boxing that people want to participate and paying attention to, it's fucked, man. Let Devin go in there and supposedly somebody saw him robbing the store and crack the old lady over the head, man. It's a wrap. They want him suspended for life, dog. But yet when it comes to Ryan Garcia, what they doing? Oh, man, come on. It's just a lighthearted trolling session, man. You know, those younger generation Z, that's what they do this day and time. Don't take it so serious, man. Come on, Bob. No, Sammy, I'm not smiling about this. I put so much time and service. I know that guy needs to be taken down and questioned. Come on. Let me pour you a drink. Here goes some scotch. Let me pour you some scotch. Here, take that to the head. It'll calm you down. Come on. Man, please, man. They serious. Social media ain't gonna lie. I think Ryan beat out a lot of fighters for promotion. You ain't like, you cooking. I'm just wondering how we need Ryan in the sport. You know what I'm saying? I still think Ryan promotes life to a dying sport. Sad but true. Boxing ain't in the 10 of popularity, at least Ryan. Oh my God, Jones, man. Come on, brother. Jones, man. Come on, brother. I am up here speaking on this topic. And you said Ryan promotes life into a dying sport. The sport is still dying, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's still dying. This is not even the defibrillator, bro. Look, what Ryan is doing is not having, it don't have anything to do with life. It has nothing to do with oxygen. It has nothing to do with it. This is a light choke. This is just a light choke, man, to further restrict oxygen to a sport that has a lot of freaking controversial material attached to it that isn't productive to the sport itself and the fighters. If the fighters were in a sport where it was organized, it was regulated, first of all, and they pretty much understood that, yeah, I can get with this promotion, this, that, and the other, and I have this fight coming up, that fight, and they know they was going to be getting a regular paycheck, and because a lot of fighters out here struggling. But no, this sport right here is a system. This is a system. That's all it is. And we all know the system don't have a standard operating procedural manual that goes along with it. It doesn't, man. Everybody operates different across the board. There's no uniformity. I say it all the time. Boxing has no uniformity, bro. Just because they're lower to mid-tier to high-tier promotions that's eating off the sport doesn't mean that they're basically treating the fighters the same. I mean, it's some scandalous shit that goes on in boxing, but don't nobody talk about it because we have social media, and then you have people that'll drop the link to that particular person and say, hey, look what so-and-so said about you. You know what I'm saying? Look what so-and-so said about you. Shout out to Jessica, the queen on deck. How you feeling? I can dig it as boxing fans. To be honest, nobody's talking about boxing for a small percentage. Boxing used to be number one. It did. But to say, this is the only thing I was saying earlier, Jones, and everybody's listening. If this is how you're going to inject life into a dying sport, so to speak, that's almost like you're dehydrated. As a human being, you're dehydrated, and somebody walks up to you with a Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying? Old school Coca-Cola. The one they said had Coke in it. You're dehydrated? Here, sip on this, buddy. It'll get you right. That's what you need to hydrate off of. Or they give you some lemonade, some down south lemonade where you can see the sugar in the bottom of the container. Oh, you're dehydrated? You're feeling weak? You're feeling a little dizzy? Here goes some lemonade. I put a lemon in it. It's going to be a little tart, but yeah, drink that lemonade. No, it's not going to serve its purpose. Ron is not injecting anything into this shit. All he is a willing participant to place boxing on the stage once again. You know what I'm saying? Open the curtains and let's see the show. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of clown shows up here. Ron's no different, man. And what he's doing, really, if you look at it, is very malicious, man. Seriously, it's extremely malicious because once again he's toying around with religion. He's toying around with mental health. He's toying around with boxing. He wants to be a bad boy so bad, but he doesn't want to go to confinement like them bad boys. He don't want to get locked up. He don't want to do that. He don't want to do that. If Ron was not doing this, do you think Dev could create this hype? Good question. Good question, Jones. And the answer is absolutely not. Like to create this type of hype, off what angle? We know Bill has the trip ticket. Bill Haney has the trip ticket on the YTC. But even him, he can only do so much because he's not the fighter. His son is. Bill can go up there and talk, and he can put that he can put that venom out there. Seriously, Bill can put the venom out there, but he's not the boxer though. It don't matter how many people Bill Haney beef with, or he go at on social media. He's not the boxer. So to answer your question, Devin could never inject this type of attention to the sport and go to that type of depth unless he's willing to just recreate his own personality. And look, he's not going to do it. Dev has his own persona. He has his own bravado, his own machismo, and he has his own coolness, low-key coolness about him. And people might say he whack, in some areas. But okay, let's just take it that he's whack. That further proves my point, that he's not willing to sell himself short and go through this extreme, especially as a black man, period. There's no way Devin Haney can go through this without and believe that he's gonna get that same type of support. There's no way in hell he's gonna get that same type of support. There's no way, bro. There's no way he's gonna get that same support. Impossible. There's no way. He don't have the complexion for the protection. Ryan has complexion for no detection. I don't know how y'all talking about Ryan. How you saying Ryan know how to promote? By letting Tank Davis hit him in the jaw with a left hook at a press conference? That's promotion? By going up there to it's unprofessional, I haven't eaten in days, and go on a podcast and tell some lies? Saying that Tank, we're talking about religion now. We're talking about telling the truth. To go on a podcast and say in the contract that Tank said he can only eat on these certain days of the week. You're talking about that type of Ryan that bring energy to the sport there, Jones? The one that was lying on the podcast that Tank had some restrictions in the contract that he could only eat on certain days. Come on, bro. Come on, Jones. Let me see, what day is it? I know it's Tuesday. God damn it. I thought I was going to use the goddamn Thursday, Friday, because I know how my people love, pre-flighting for the weekend. I can't use that. It's only Tuesday, man. I thought y'all might be at a goddamn early happy hour session, Taco Tuesdays. The margaritas are banging. You know what I'm saying? But no. And Jones, you are convincing me, bro. Just what I said earlier, man, we're willing to digest any type of entertainment today. That don't scare y'all. Seriously, that don't scare y'all. That I can't include myself. But some of you people out there willing to digest any type of entertainment today, even though it's dead ass wrong. It's absolutely 1,000% wrong, man. And just because it's boxing, you say, hey, man, we need this type of goddamn vitriol in the sport, man. Oh, I love it. I love the cutthroat, snaking, goddamn stab somebody in the back type of freaking reality show. I love that shit. I like to see a nigga bleed. Cut his ass in the back. Stab him again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wish bad on him. Man, what have we came to, man? I'm not a Ryan fan, but damn, I'm glad he's just making it exciting. Man, it's just a mere fact that you consider this excitement. Boxing is, it's in turmoil right now. Jones believed that this is exciting, y'all. Oh, man, boxing is in turmoil, man. Boxing is in turmoil right now. We have fighters out here getting in trouble and doing shit weird and getting mad at promotions for talking about the incident that they just did themselves, and it's been plastered on the local news, but they get mad at the promotion for talking about it. Are you promoting me? Man, what y'all doing, man? That's weird. Let me ask you this. You say it's weird. Was that you on the screen? Yeah, that was me. And did you commit that offense? Did you flee the police? Yeah, I did. Do you drive that sports car? Yeah, I do. So why are you mad that we talking about it? Man, come on, man. Y'all supposed to be on my side, man. But it's all over the news, though. That don't have anything to do with a side. It's all over the news. It's you. I mean, come on, bro. Man, we gotta stick with Ryan though. Ryan out here fooling the people. They got Ryan fooling the people so much they think it's excitement, y'all. Oh my God, we in a state of unrest, man. Ryan can't be trusted. He'll put out the fight, then be in the club right after. See, 76. See, that's all I'm saying. 76 know what it is. He know what it is. Come on, man. Come on, man. He said he'll pull out the fight, then be in the club right after. Oh, God damn, that's some good shit right here. Oh, man. I still curious, dog, how Devin Haney found out that I was on this shit, dog. Who told him? I'll worry about that later. Oh, my God. Has the fight came on yet, man? And you say nobody can see me up here? All right, cool. Make sure there's no cell phones up here, dog. Whew. This shit is good. God damn. Rick James one line. God damn. This is a hell of a drug. Ryan be over there in the dark with a white suit on talking about, hey, nobody recording, is he? Oh, God damn, that's some good shit. But hey, 76 get it, man. 76 get it. And you know, I can't blame Jones for, you know, Jones believe is entertainment. Why? Because, you know, right now the fans that support this, the consumers, we are being puppetized a lot. And we are treated most of the time like we are not paying to see these fighters fight. You know what I'm saying? We are contributing to their salary. Some of us. And then some of us are streaming it. But at the end of the day, you know, if nobody came to the fight to see these fighters, it'll be difficult for them just to make a paycheck, period. But the sport is so screwed up that they treat us like we the help. Not all of them. I'm saying a lot of them treat us like we the help. This is not promoting to me. This makes me upset because I feel like it'll be someone other than Ryan on the fight night. I know that's what a lot of people are saying. It's going to be Barbosa. Ryan just putting on an act. You know what I'm saying? To get himself to be unfit. You know what I'm saying? Even though boxing, you have to go to a medical examination. Okay. According to who you are, I've been there. I've seen some of them medical examinations, and they're not that extreme now, especially when you got a fight that's gonna pull in some millions. You know, that fight is gonna pass medicals. Yeah, real talk. They're gonna pass medicals. Spence did. Spence claimed he had cataracts, but he passed medicals out there in SAC. He said he couldn't see. That's why he got hit with the jabs and the hooks, right? You know what I'm saying? Tony Weeks tried to say that Lawson, who was in there fighting Virgil Ortiz, they had diagnosed him or something like that with an aneurysm. He put that out there, and then he took it down. So you don't tell me that these commissions, they ain't cracks in these commissions. They can't be influenced. Hey, I started to put that, but I said, you know what, Alexander, it's too cliche. You know, so that's why I put on here finding Ryan. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to put him because Private Ryan was a military, and I don't want to associate Ryan Garcia with the military. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? At least Riddick Bowe attempted to go to the Marine Corps boot camp and see how it was before he found out that nobody gives a damn about how many people you beat in the ring. And they was going to treat you like everybody else. And Riddick probably, you know, when they said get online, he was probably taking his time getting out the rack. And he got removed. I mean, he ended up quitting because they was on his ass. I can't associate Ryan to the military. Hell no. Blunt say, I don't think Dev could attract a fly to a pile of shit. I've seen several major Twitter accounts with 2+ million views from the stuff Ron is doing. All eyes going to be tuned in to see him 420. Well, you know, only thing I can say is I hope you're right on him and all those people tuned in to see him. Because look, you got 12 rounds. I can tell you right, Devin, I can tell you like this, Devin is not out here trying to create a freaking series, a TV series of a reality show. He gonna be locked in and he gonna be in there training. While Ryan out here having people, oh, they have taken my phone and my pager and my iPod and my wallet. I don't have no identity. They burned my fingerprints off too. There's no way for you to identify me. You think you see Ryan, but I'm not Ryan anymore. Somebody knocked me over the head and put a neural link in me. If I do some things and I glitch, it's not me, people. Man, Ryan's gonna have people up here thinking he has a neural link in, man. They're gonna sit up here and be using them excuses they use for Spence. Oh, that's not the same Ryan who fought Devin. That's a clone. That's a clone. That's not Ryan, that's a clone. Man, boxing is such a goddamn freak show right now. I swear, man. This is unbelievable. It's crazy. Or is he setting up his excuses? No. Hey, Jessica, it ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuses. We can't make that applicable to boxers. When they go to this depth, put on the facade, get people to tune in, other than them going in there beating somebody with the name of Devin Haney, with the likeness of a Devin Haney. That's where you build up your credibility. You go in there and beat Haney. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to be the bad boy and you want people to see you get beat and you want to have that Floyd Mayweather type of effect, well, maybe you need to start winning against the big names. You know what I'm saying? Start winning against the big names and hope you don't become the modern day Jorge Linares. You know what I'm saying? You better hope to God that Devin don't stop your ass. You better hope to God's cousin, uncle, his step cousin, and step auntie. You better hope that you do not get stopped by the referee for a TKO or you don't get hurt one time. You better hope you come in there drug free and sucker free. You better come in there drug free and sucker free. No way, never associated Ryan with the military, please. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But see, check this out though. Good point. Blunt said, but you mentioned earlier they did it with T.O. Said T.O. was mentally unfit to Taylor. This is all that was. T.O. had already did stuff before that. He had already did things way before that. People were just bleeding that over from his performance with Sandor Martin. That's all they was doing because T.O. know how to play to the camera, and he waited till it got close enough to his cheekbone to say, "Bro, do I still have it? Dorothy, Toto, Tin Man, Scarecrow, dude, still have it." You know, that's what T.O. did. He wanted to sit up there and pretend because he knew he was fighting Taylor next. He had a poor performance, but he knew he was going to win the fight. He wins the fight, and what happened? He goes in there, and we see a totally different Teofimo Lopez. Even though the style was different, Josh Taylor wasn't on the outside like Martin was, but on the flip side, T.O. looked better. He looked sharp, and he got the job done. But he had been putting on that mental stuff long before that Sandor Martin fight. Long before that. T.O. can act too now. T.O.'s a part of some shit too. You know what I'm saying? He is, bro. T.O. is a part of some stuff too, man. He's throwing up all these damn these signs, these secret signs, and he's doing that shit slow too. For real, he's doing that shit slow. I'm like surprised. Like, damn, T.O. Like, you're doing that shit pretty slow. But hey, man, shout out to the hottest chat in the MFN game, A-Side Official. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep supporting the channel. If you choose to support, you already know what you can do. If you choose to, there go the Cash App. Continue to support, share the content, hit the like button on your way out. I'm out. Peace.